here and make actually a reintroduction. I've been posting a lot of content lately, but to be totally honest with you, it's stuff that I had kind of canned from basically the last year or so, and it's mostly in highlight form. But as you can see on there, I dropped like some music video or something. I put a video on there of an introduction I did about 2 years ago, not long after I moved out here to Las Vegas and was starting my real estate journey for real. A lot has happened since then, and I've been really busy. So I just kind of wanted to fill you in a little bit, and I'll continue to do this just because I see the value in gaining some traction on social media and getting advice from everyone out there, who might be on the other end of this camera. So my friend told me that the way he started was just simply sit down and start talking. As you can see, I don't have any studio. I do have access to a studio, so some of these you might see later on in more of a professional setting. But right now, this is just a home office I'm using to make this. But I wanted to talk a little bit about mindset, and it just was on my mind because it's something I happen to be going through right now. I'm at a stage in my real estate journey that I've been able to keep on failing forward, I guess some would say. Made a lot of mistakes in the single family side of things, but I've been growing, and I decided to look into multifamily. So I went out, and I'm going back maybe 2 years ago at this point. I went outside the multifamily education and started building a team essentially, or trying to make myself useful to a team, and I accomplished that. And here we are today with 233 doors here in Vegas. We have it locked up right now, raising capital for it. Actually, the reason I bring that up is because it's I've noticed mindset in this game is 100% a major thing that you have to be in touch with. You're going to get told no so many times, whether it's asking people to invest with you, asking someone, if you're on the single family side, asking someone to buy their house, whether you're looking to wholesale it, fix and flip. Of course, you need it at a discount. That offends so many people, you know. So it's super important to work on that aspect of your game of your game. I'm a sports guy through and through. I've been my whole life, and I equate everything to sports. So in this case, I'll just throw a baseball scenario at you. Even the best hitters fail 70% of the time, right? If you're a 3 out of 10 guy successfully on base, you're a Hall of Famer. That's batting 300. So along with that, those guys go into a deep dark slump sometimes, man, and that's normally due to a mindset issue. Chances are they haven't changed up anything in their swing, or no injury, nothing like that. It's just all about their approach, and the mind is a crazy thing. So what I have been doing just recently is doing more reading, trying to continue to learn. Of course, that's been a constant in my whole journey. But I picked up a book um, by Sharon Lecter. If you don't know Sharon Lecter, great author. She's done a lot of stuff with Dr. Greg Reed, which is another great author. But Sharon Lecter, a lot of people don't know this, but she, I don't know if you call it a ghostwriter, or if I'm even going to get in trouble for saying this, but if you're in her circle, you know that she played a big part in writing Rich Dad Poor Dad with Robert Kiyosaki. Anyway, long story short, she's a great author, and she's done many other books besides that. One of them is including this guy right here. So getting back to the mindset, Outwitting the Devil. She also, as you see on the top, it's a Napoleon Hill book. Um, She does a lot of work with the Napoleon Hill Foundation. I love the Napoleon Hill series of books. I have numerous of them. They're up here. I can't get them out to show you, but of course, Think and Grow Rich is probably the most common in this type of mindset world that people normally throw out there. But there's other stuff as well that her and Greg Reed specifically have done together. You know what? I'm just going to grab you a book. Just hold on real quick. Let me see. Right here. This is another one. 3 Feet from Gold. All right. Those two books, Outwitting the Devil, 3 Feet from Gold. This isn't some pitch thing for them. I do know them, but they're not compensating me in any sort of way. I don't get anything out of this. I'm just telling you that those are really good books for mindset. Don't Stop 3 Feet from Gold is about a guy back in the Carnegie days. He went out and he was a gold miner, and he did very well. He found a vein of gold, and it eventually ran dry, and he got discouraged, and he decided to pack up his stuff, sold his claim to a local junkyard guy, and went back home to the East Coast. I think this was the story was out here towards California or something like that. But anyway, so what that junk man did with this newly found claim, he bought it for pennies because the guy was frustrated and he just basically gave it to him. Well, he brought in counsel. He brought in guys that knew which way the veins of the gold ran, and anyway, long story short, if he would have just moved his digging site 3 feet over, he would have tapped back into that gold vein and kept on killing it. He was already killing it anyway. He would have kept on killing it. Instead, the junk man tapped into it, and the rest is history. The junk man became super rich, but the guy that sold the claim also, I should have some names here for you, but I can't remember his exact name. R.U. Darby, I think his name was. But he went back to the East Coast, learned from his mistake, and then the moral of the story is seek counsel. Seek counsel, not opinion. Okay, but the moral of the story is that, and he went back to the East Coast and opened an insurance business and became successful in that route as well. But anyway, so I guess learning from your mistakes and seeking counsel, not opinion, major takeaway there about mindset. There's a million different people out there trying to give their opinion on what you need to do to become better. Da 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 da. Sometimes free advice is worth as much as you pay for it, right? Nothing. So anyway, I'm going to stop this video there. I'm rambling a little bit now. I don't want these to be too long, so I'm going to post this. I'm going to continue to post little stuff as they come up.